fine.
Todd, you did it before.
I didn't farm that, no.
Okay, then do your
No, I'm not doing it at all. Oh my god.
How do I can't do that? Here's
Sniff the armpit.
Ugh.
But I hate you.
And we're live.
Wait, I can hear the conversation. I can just hear echo back.
Oh my god.
Hi everyone. I am Dragons and Cats, and this is Underachievers D&D. I'd like to welcome you all. Thank you for your patience and being with us tonight. I'm Dragons and Cats, going to be DM and host, and I'll Sandstorm, now you attack me. So let's go around the table and introduce each and every one of our cast. Because yeah, I know how to speak right now. Let's start with Todd.
Hi, I'm Todd. I am Marv on most places, and tonight I'm playing Dane, who is a Oath of Redemption paladin, follows Ilmater, and he is the goodest boy.
Damn Skippy, tries his best. That's all we can ask.
Would you say that your god is a sick friend?
What?
He's an ill mate.
Eshmata.
I hate that so much.
Get the spontaneous nosebleed.
You're so welcome, each and every one of you. With us also tonight, and also thank you for the follow, Mo. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mo.
Also,
Hello, Mo. We love you.
Hot Wheels of Doom, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. And Alicia with the host. Alicia, who are you playing?
I am playing Asphyxia, who is a Pact of the Raven Queen warlock. And her name is Asphyxia because she takes your breath away. Because damn son, she's a babe. But yes,
Damn, son, please choke me out so I can die.
So, she's just kind of existing. She's just trying to do her job, and there's a lot of things getting in her way. And she doesn't know she's about that, but she is doing her best.
She's also the goodest boy.
Yeah, she's also the goodest boy.
We're all the goodest boy, okay?
Everyone in this party is the goodest boy.
You're all best boys.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Next up, let's go to Cat the Roulette.
Oh, hello. I'm Kat or Jimmy. I'm playing Adina Faye or Faye, who is a drow, planar walker ranger / bounty hunter / assassin / whatever the fuck she feels like doing at the time. She's a good boy. The goodest boy.
Good boy.
The bestest. Next up, let's go with V.
Hi, I'm Viridian Knight, otherwise known as V. Tonight I'll be playing Ophelia Rosewold, who is a Torque, so a half orc, half tiefling, barbarian, Pact of the Ancestral Guardian, and she is also a good boy.
Best boy.
The best boy.
Goodest boy, yeah.
Goodest, buffest, beefiest boy. And finally, we have Scarlet Moth.
Hello, I am that moth, and tonight I am playing Celosia or Sia, the Fire Genasi Sun Soul monk. She is a bad butch, so.
And a good boy.
What a good boy.
And a good boy.
And a good boy.
She's such a good boy.
So,
I did say bad butch, but also a bad bitch.
Oh, I thought you meant to say bad butch.
Yeah, I meant to say bad butch, but she's also a bad bitch.
Okay.
that just makes it even more iconic.
You can't kill her.
Bad butch, you can't kill me.
You can't kill me.
You don't know me.
Instead of the full hand of John Cena, it's just...
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, I have exactly 100 downtime points.
Yes, 10 time points.
Yeah, downtime.
Don't forget to roll downtime points because
That's why I just rolled.
you can use those at the start of any session.
Time.
I mean, I've just given up rolling it at this point because I forget every week. So,
Yes.
Roll it.
But we remind everyone every week.
Just roll
but then I
it.
never do it.
Just roll it right now.
Just roll. How many sessions have we done? Just roll, like, go into the thing and
done eight
roll
sessions.
d20 8 times.
Yeah, you've been here for all 8 sessions, so just bang, 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 bang.
Fine.
Or you don't have to
But-
if you don't want to.
Oh, it's just gonna be bedlam tonight. I can just tell.
Yes.
We're all in a mood.
Yeah. I can't
I
even
don't know
remember
what you're
happened last session, like at all.
But that didn't work.
So,
you get a natural 1 for all of your.
No, I just said,
Okay.
I rolled it wrong.
Rolling
okay.
8. D20.
by gosh.
Hey, you can just
There we go.
roll an 8 on a d20. Well, you have the most now.
Oh shit,
Fuck
okay.
you. You don't know. You
Hashtag-
don't get downtime points.
Yeah, now you do a proper dab. What is this?
Gotta save it for the best.
You rolled so high on all of those. What the fuck?
I got a nat 20.
I know, that's crazy. But you got 2 18s and a 17.
That's above average on all of them but one.
Yeah, that's like super good. Also, I'm mad though because I had the most and now I don't.
It's okay. I won't roll well for the rest of the session. All my life.
You better not.
There's only
I mean, I
lopsided.
just don't roll well in general.
Yeah,
It's a-
what
it's
happened
a-
last session.
It's a living. So yeah, what happened last session, guys?
I have no idea. That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, yeah, me. So, previously on Underachievers D&D, if my notes want to scroll, but hey, they're doing their best so far. The party came out the next morning on a positive note. The trial had been put behind them, and they had won the favor of Lady Velrosa Nanda to now work besides Xylee, while the priest of Lathander tried his darn hardest to try to stop these outsiders, this strange group of very weird individuals.
And he got slapped for it, so
He got sacked and kicked the fuck out. Sia would sip tea. Sia would be sipping tea over that.
no, I'm the one sipping tea. She's probably sipping some alcohol.
Annalise, can you tell that I'm staring at you right now?
I can feel it. I can feel it through the screen.
Good.
I can feel that you've hired hitmen to get me.
As the party had a group discussion, they came together over some sauerkraut and eggs over breakfast, and decided to move forward and make a plan for what's going to happen next, for what their options are after visiting Xylee and Lady Nanda, who seemingly were both up all night. Xylee having coffee for the first time in the world and finding out what the word fuck meant. Dane had walked out of the room, and as soon as he walked in, he was barraged with fucks.
But the fucks were just us as people. That's who we are. We are the fucks in the
It
world.
was- It was glorious.
Ah.
Ah.
It is after breakfast. You're all together in a cottage that's been been provided for you to use while you're here. It's very basic, just 2 rooms, 4 bunks in one end of the house. The house smells of sauerkraut.
We got Xylee, didn't we?
You did get Xylee, so she is with you at the moment, coming to the house after she's left.
Yeah, so we're planning on heading straight to Dynasty's place after we got Xylee.
Wonderful. So, after picking up Xylee, you head on down, up a couple of houses towards Dynasty's place. As you knock on the door, who's going to be first at the door?
I'm doing the knocking.
Fine.
Oh, good. I said
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry that I have a rapport with these people, Todd.
Sorry, let me...
You get to knocking. Opens up, and you see Ram opens the door and goes, "Hello." You see he's just got a smear of what seems to be powder and cakes that's been caked with this dark zut jelly-like whatever the hell that's on his face is just smeared all over it. And massive shout out to Scarlet Moth. That means the group gets an inspiration die.
Quite nice.
And thank you for the follow, Momo. So you guys can use that inspiration die on any kind of roll, anything besides a death saving throw.
And Lisa's paying for her own,
That's right, pay to win.
Forging the way.
Look, we had to introduce microtransactions into D&D somehow.
Exactly.
This is how I've patched in patch 2.0.
At least, I rolled too well in my downtime points. I need to give myself some luck dice, so I'll be alright.
See, the next thing that's coming up is mimic crates. So you get to fight a mimic, and then you get what's inside.
Crack that sweet, sweet mimic open.
Thanks, wizard.
Ram looks at you both. His bicorn head swirling back and forth. He's got his head swept to the side and he goes, "Oh yes, yeah, she's expecting you. Come on inside. She's working on a new concoction that's going to be. Oh, just come on inside." You come on inside and you're familiar with the area. You got the lounge room to the right side, and you got the kitchen, the kitchenette and laboratory to your left, along the stairs that lead upstairs to the top level. You look over and you see that Dynasty is in a very nice dress, puffed shoulders, though she has a white coat over the top of it. So the
You muted me!
I thought that was your kitty.
No, well, no.
Oh, I apologize then.
Hey,
I already muted my mic, it's fine.
Oh, whoops, my bad. I'm so sorry. That was so rude. That was my bad. Right. Where am I? Embarrassed. That's where.
You fucked up, Kyle. We won't
Fucked up
forget.
big. Anyway, she currently has over a floating continuous flame on the table. What is a beaker with solution inside it. She slowly looks up to you and just holds a finger to her mouth. She pulls up a little vial and one drop goes inside. You see it begins to fizz. You see she pulls out, she reaches over to one of the shelves and grabs the jar of the eyes in it. Dane, you almost mistook these for breakfast ingredients until you were just like,
Oh, good.
She undoes the cap and just drops one in. And it kind of puffs. Ah, perfect. She caps it. And then leaves it to float on top of it, boiling. This will be a wonderful way to provide you with how to get through the forest quickly, in the safest path. It just needs to simmer for about an hour.
What exactly is it?
A potion of finding the path. A mid-tier spell. That way you can be led. It will lead you through the forest, unhindered, through the safest path possible.
Interesting.
So, I'm assuming you're here. You've made a plan. What can I do for you?
Well,
I
I
mean-
was wondering if you had any expertise or knew of anyone that be able to fix magical artifacts.
And I was going to say you assume incorrectly. But listen to her.
I mean, to say we have a plan is slightly overstating it, but we have
We have plans.
we have a direction.
We have plans to make a plan.
That's good. That's a start.
We're at the penciling in stage. We haven't started writing in pen yet.
Penciling's fine. Penciling's
I never
always
got my pen license.
I never even decided to make the shift the pen. It's so hard to get rid of mistakes.
What's a pen?
Exactly. Now, I am the one you're looking for. I can only do so much with the small space I have provided, but I can do whatever I can to try to help. Artifacts are another issue. They all run along certain ley lines of magic, especially if there is a very delicate or intricate process. Times of year is always important. Phases of the moon, blood, sacrifices sometimes. Whether that sacrifice be sweat and tears, or blood or life.
Wonderful.
I zoned out for a moment there because you were talking about stuff I honestly could not be fucked thinking about. What was that about blood and life?
Oh, just in sacrifices sometimes.
Oh, okay. You're talking about a sacrifice.
Not one of these times. Well, no. More than likely not.
But if it does come up, we can provide that also.
Make an
Dane
omelet.
just
Yeah.
like turns to Faye, just like.
I'm looking at Dane.
Well, she didn't specify human sacrifice.
Although
I mean,
it's not.
or like a deer or something might be fine.
They can work, but honestly, it depends. It's just going to be the just what is the right thing that's needed to be involved with it. The totem's a unicorn. Xylee speaks up. Yes, and there's a flower called the unicorn blossom. It's out in the forest. By a ruined tower. It was where we grew them. Wonderful, Darcy says. If I could have one of those, and a bit of time, maybe some arcane assistance, I'd more than likely have to have another one shaped to fit the mold, but we can work on either repairing or recreating.
Ophelia, wasn't there something you could do about that?
I mean, I know woodwork and wood carving, so I could help possibly assemble or recarve the idol with enough time.
Yes, with instead of fixing, I believe maybe an improved, more detailed version of the previous one might give us a stronger hold on the magic over the land.
Good idea.
We just need to get all the necessary ingredients.
Is there anything else we would need to get?
I do have some elder bark here that can be used in the creation. If Xylee, what would we need? And Xylee goes, well, we would need some gemstones. We would need the unicorn blossom. River water, of course, to boil it in. That's been blessed. And we need something that was connected to Ray Lurin in some way.
Do we have anything like that? I say, looking around to everyone.
If someone can conjure shadows, if someone can tap into the realm of despair and memory, Shadowfell. Anyone here? Dynasty says, honestly, conjuration and teleportation is not my forte.
Sia just stares at Asphyxia and Faye.
I think I can do that.
Asphyxia, you have some connection to Hell or the Shadowfell, don't you?
Well, Petal and Shadowfell are vastly different. I do have my queen resides within the Shadowfell, so yes,
Well-
I do have a connection.
Beator is one of the hells, isn't it?
Would we need Hell or would we need the Shadowfell?
I mean, you're connected to both. That's the thing here, isn't
No,
it?
Well, since he is locked in the plane of shadow, it would be coming from the shadow. Adina Faye, you have something?
No, I accidentally clicked on that. I just wanted to open it.
Okay.
I don't think I do.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Classic. Sharpshooter, guys.
Is this the part where you're just picking things up and accidentally stealing things because you don't realize that someone owns them, and now the whole city guards after you?
Hashtag pride crime.
You gay do crime.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed.
Oh yeah. Why won't you?
Why won't you?
Ooh,
Why?
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
Dynasty says,
No, I don't think I have anything unless you know something I don't know.
me? No. Unless you have an idea that you can use with your abilities or such.
Yeah, I can see into like other planes, but
look, I don't think my spit's gonna work here.
Are you sure? You do seem to rave about its abilities.
I was just trying to make her feel better.
Come on, give it a shot at least.
But we can do one thing at a time. I can bond the Elder Bark together. With that, I'm sure we'll be able to create.
Really?
Be able to create a mold that we might be able to be carved down. So long as we can have the Elder Blossom's essence added to it, and then the connection of.
This would be a lot easier if we just had some sovereign glue.
What's
It-
that?
It is a very, very powerful magical adhesive. Though I'm sure it would fix the totem. The magic in it might not return.
No, that shit because it's anything.
I'd hope
Kyle,
so.
the moat around Nightstone, it's in the form of a river, right? It's like a river that splits around Nightstone, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so like in terms of getting river water, that's probably like the closest option. All right. So what were the things again? It was the river water, the unicorn, whatever the fuck it was called.
Yep. The blossom.
Yeah. And
river
then
water.
yeah, river water that's been blessed, and so I can bless it, and then something related to the plane of shadows or whatever.
Yeah.
Something related to him, an item or something.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool.
Well, it doesn't have to be an item of such to relate. Xylee Dynasty says it could be something that's similar to him, that it's relatable to him. An evil shady deed.
I look
A murder. Did you say a murder?
Oh my.
Did someone say murder?
someone did.
No, no one said murder. No one said murder. No murder.
But really, why should we need to fix this anyway? Wasn't it a problem with the fact that it got stolen in the first place to activate the portal outside Nightstone?
It was the portal was opened without the use of the unicorn, and so it was the unicorn that was needed in order to fix it. But now it's broken, and we're screwed.
Spot on, Master Dane.
Just,
Xylee says.
just say fucked.
No.
Ilmater does not forbid you from saying fuck.
Just say fuck, Dane.
It's nothing to do with Ilmater, alright?
Look, this is why I follow Koseth, because honestly, fuck rights. Rights to say fuck. I'm here for it.
Gosh.
Anyway, don't we have something else to do? We better get going, and I walk out the room.
Then you can head on out down the drawbridge that's open. The town has undergone its pack-up stage after the solstice. It's the very last day, and people are beginning to leave on as celebrations have died down completely.
Yeah.
There are less people
man.
around.
Wish we could just leave this fucking town
I
too.
mean,
I'm probably just gonna be within like within eyes distance of Dynasty's house. I'm just gonna be like down the road a little bit, just like awkwardly standing there, just like watching the building.
It's nearby the stable. It's around the corner from the stable as well.
Yeah, I just want to be within eyeshot, and I'm just like standing there, arms by the side, just like.
If anything explodes.
Just team
or-
pose.
No, it's like an alien who came to Earth and doesn't know what humans do, just like with my arms out, just
You had to do them to them?
like.
We'll see it. I mean, my powers are drawn from the Shadowfell, but if we're needing something of similarity, doesn't the mark on your hand run similarities to him?
Well, honestly, I have no fucking idea. Slowly.
Yeah, he had one as well. We locked him away with it.
Can this be of any use?
Yes. Oh god, yes. Oh god, yeah. You could put if this is just a idea, theory. But
Yeah?
if you have one as well, and if you could unlock a portal as well, you could probably unlock his.
I don't. Oh. I was about to say I don't like where this is going.
No, like me neither. I'm just saying it's possible. Although I don't, unless we had the totem, you wouldn't be coming back. It's a one-way prison.
Oh, I'm up for some adventure.
You want to go through there?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not really on board with opening more portals.
Oh, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Kind of
as they
completely
say.
deflates my purpose of being here.
Isn't it your job to like detect portals and stuff?
Yes.
It's to close them.
Well, if we open one, then you can close it afterwards. In and out. 5 minutes.
But I think what she's saying is we can't come back without the key.
And if
We get in, but we can't get back. So there'll be no portal for her to be closing because it will automatically close behind you.
but also if you open one and you don't know how to control it, that's just asking for trouble.
Thanks.
Hmm. I mean, it still sounds better than Nightstone, to be honest.
Anything does at this point.
Eternal Damnation? Yep, cool.
Mm.
They probably have alcohol.
They don't trust me.
They don't even have happy hour.
No.
It's more just like more unhappy hour.
Well, I guess it depends on which side of the knife you're standing.
Guess it depends which hell I'm going to. Well, Xylee, what do you think?
You might be stuck on the other side, but it's a good idea. I mean, if you kill him on that plane, his soul will have nowhere to go, so he wouldn't be coming back here.
No offense, Xylee, but you saying you might get stuck on the other side of this portal to hell, but it's a good idea, doesn't really resonate.
Like, well, if we have the totem fixed, you'll be able to come back.
But can we guarantee that we can fix the totem?
If we have the right ingredients and if we try hard enough, yes. As long as we have that connection point, which points to Sia's hand, we should be fine.
You really are 12, aren't you?
I'm trying.
Oh my
I'm
God.
very proud of you.
He's trying.
Thank you.
Faye's got
What's she doing?
She kind of like holds onto Philly's sleeve, and just like
Would she even be able to reach?
Pants.
I imagine she's like got like short sleeves on. Like it would be her arm.
All right, holds on. Just holds on to the pinky. Holds on to your pinky.
She's like
Holds
hanging,
onto her knee.
hanging off of it.
Ophelia's in her like sleeveless fucking gown or whatever, like.
Ready to kill.
I mean, I'm always up for kicking some motherfucker's ass, honestly.
You mean Dane's watching birds outside?
I'm happy. I am happy to kick someone out of existence.
Well, if we can kick him, if we can get rid of the Railu problem, could we also get rid of the... you called him a cowboy?
Sneeve. That's his name.
That one. If he could stop messing with our Fey portal, that'd be great.
Oh, who's to say he
He
won't?
would be through there?
Pardon?
Do you expect that he would be through this new portal that we open up?
No, the Nightstone, the portal into the Nightstone is that of it's closed. It's a demi-plane itself.
Are you sure there's no back doors, back entries?
No, we designed it to be his prison.
Come on, even people can dig out of prison.
And we've seen that through the totem being broken and those beasts coming into the market. If he's pushing against a barrier, I'm not too sure how much longer it
Look,
could even last.
I'm not smart, but this sounds a lot like a trap. What if we try and get the ingredients and oh no, Sneeve is there? What if I get sent in to finish the job and oh no, Sneeve kills me and breaks this other guy out?
Well, I have no way of knowing. Actually, no, I do. There is no possible way the umbral pools can be connected to the Shadowfell. It could even be connected to his demi-plane. It's just not possible.
It sounds like something that someone would say just before it does become possible.
I don't want it to become possible. I want you to succeed.
I don't either, but also, I don't know.
Watching too many movies, I think.
She's been reading too many Mills and Boone novels.
So just to be clear, the only way that we can fix this totem, which is the only way we can close the other portal, is to make a new portal and kill the man who's been in prison for hundreds of years.
Yes. It's not open another portal. It's like opening up his door and going to go kill him.
And that's the only way that we can fix this.
Unless we can sever the portal, unless we can sever his plane from this reality. Yes. I have no other better ideas.
Doesn't that just... You say this reality, doesn't that mean it just hands the problem over to a different reality?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We could try.
Oh, let's just kill him.
I'm not suggesting it's a good idea.
Creating more loose ends is just going to make things worse.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with the smart one.
At me.
How well versed are elves with the multiverse theory?
Look, honestly, anyone here is smarter than me.
Good thing Dane's not there.
That's exactly why she's saying it, because you're not there.
Ophelia will speak up and go, Siley, are there any more of your people that know more information about these portals? I'm not saying you don't know more information.
She's
it's
saying
just
you're 12.
You are Just a kid. And when I was 12, I believed I was a halfling. Like, hey, when you're raised among them and they don't say anything, you just assume you're a weird halfling.
Look, when I was 12, I wanted to be a dragon, so.
You've all had very interesting upbringings. Very much so.
Have you seen us? We're not exactly the definition of normal.
No, but I like it.
But yeah, are there any other of your people that would know information about these portals?
Unless we go to another tribe, maybe in the high forest. That's a long, long way away. Maybe one of the natives to the Umbral pools would be able to help. But in
People
doing...
live there?
Yeah, there's plenty of Fae that live there.
Are they gonna get angry at me sticking my hand in?
I don't know. It depends what you do with your hand in it.
As in, I already stuck my hand in there before, and it hurt.
Then I don't know. That just might be your mask.
I saw Ophelia sniggering. It's like,
That's what she said, all of it. That's what she...
Yeah.
look, just... I don't know. Just take us back there, I guess. And we'll try and not fuck it up.
Okay.
So we have to go to the Umbral Pools and we have to go into the mountain to find more of this unicorn, what's it, and Elder Blossom.
I can lead you to it. Thank you, Light and Passion. I can take it. I can take you right there.
Oh, well, I guess it's better than doing nothing.
Eliza, you're muted. We still can't hear you.
Well, my mic's not muted.
Oh,
There
there
you
you
go.
There you are.
That
go.
will.
Might just need to pull it a bit closer.
No, because it's exactly the same spot I've had the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Stream. I don't even know what I was saying now.
Portals, going on adventures for flowers.
Irrespective of how we wish to proceed after, not an unwise idea to get the components to Dinah and see what she can do.
I agree.
Honestly, just let me hit some things. It'll be fine.
You're muted again.
You did.
God, that's so weird. Sometimes it's not picking you up.
Yeah.
I would say bring it a bit closer.
Because I heard you say muted, and everything you said before that was just silent.
I just said that she could punch some rocks if we can't find it.
Everyone's staring at each other. It's like...
Then. Dynasty says, "Well, then prepare yourself the best you can. This potion will be able to. Another 45 minutes. We'll be ready. Be sure to have some food."
I mean, should we go to the inn then? The house we have doesn't exactly have food. It has dust.
Does
Just if you try hard enough.
it does have
I've,
dust?
I've tried before. It's not
Snorting
tasty. No, the monks used to make me clean up the monastery with my tongue if I was naughty.
What sort of monastery were you at?
Is it
Oh,
if you
God.
say fuck?
No comment.
We should probably go out and find Dane.
I mean, we don't have to.
Liza, we didn't hear you again. Whatever you just said.
We
Oh,
don't
sure.
have to.
Okay.
I mean, he might be helpful. I find him helpful.
I mean, he's literally right there. I can still see him.
See me out the window, just like staring at the building, just like.
Dane, you see a bluebird that lands on the guttering of a house just across the street. You're like, oh.
I sure hope no one's saying fuck nearby.
You then see Equilibrium up on the rafters beside it. And it looks at you. It said fuck you this morning. You get the feeling he's going to say fuck again.
I start like power walking away, just like.
It would be a calamity as well because Equilibrium very rarely leaves my shoulder.
Ah, thank you.
They both very rarely leave my shoulder.
Look, equilibrium's just easier to say.
Well, Iki stays with me!
Iggy's view. So, proceeding. How would you like to?
Well, shall we go file picking?
I would like to proceed with gusto.
Onwards then. So,
I want to wait for someone to come get me.
Fuck that!
Ophelia will come.
Okay, good.
Get Zane. Probably with Xylee in hand.
yeah, Xylee has not let go of your leg on your pants. She's like holding onto your pants.
So, what's the plan?
It does look like we're gonna go grab the ingredients and things we need to recreate the totem.
Oh, good, very good.
But it might also lead to us going into that guy's, prison realm dimension
And
going
kicking
back-
him out of existence.
Wait, are you there too?
You just like appear behind.
She appears through the door frame,
Yeah.
pokes her head through a window. I'm gonna fight someone.
She is really wanting to fight someone.
I'll fight you if you want.
I'm good for now. Maybe a bit later.
Is that are you asking me on a date?
I mean, don't know.
Just like, yeah, a date with Des and Troy.
But I think we've got to deal with all this stuff before we can go ahead with that. But yeah,
Interesting. All right.
everyone seems to be in agreement, so it's pretty darn good.
Good. Yes, wonderful. All right.
So yeah, our first thing is to go find and go get magical flower. The unicorn blossom, wasn't it?
Stop by and grab some river water on the way.
Yes.
Yeah, so we fucking go and do that.
Yeah.
So,
They said fuck.
No, Dane did not say fuck.
the three of you together, unless he is going to come
do
along
it.
as well.
Fuck.
We're not doing it just the three of us. We'd get everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys head on across the drawbridge, down by the river. It's real easy to collect it.
Yeah.
And you bring a bucket of that back to...
We need a
Nine-
bucket full?
Use a bucket, you use whatever you want.
But like that
You,
amount?
you need at least as much to put into, let's say, what is the word? Saucer.
Right, okay.
Like a bubbling cauldron.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. We'll just grab a bucket. It's full. Yeah, and take that back real quick before we head off to the forest.
Alright, headed on back. You're able to cast ceremony on the bucket, bless it.
Oh, that will take like a fucking hour. So I'm not sure if we want to wait around for an hour for Dane to stand with a bucket, like, or do we want to just head to the forest first?
Well, I'd wait for Dan, but fucking if it's Dan that's gonna be doing it, I'm not waiting for no one.
Dane would go to bless the bucket, but if no one looks like they're gonna wait, he would not bless the bucket.
Gotcha.
Does he have to sit, or can we walk and bless?
No,
Sia
I'm
will
gonna
wait.
stay in one spot.
Sia will wait.
Would it work if you were like on Ophelia's shoulders, like trying to like?
No, I literally need to set up like a ceremony circle with shit. Like,
Faye's not waiting. Faye's leaving.
yeah, in that case, I'm not blessing the bucket.
Just do one of these ones across it and be done with it.
Yeah.
You can bless the
Amen.
bucket.
Just.
You can bless the bucket on your way home.
Yeah, I'll bless the bucket later. Yeah, so we're heading to the forest. With Xylee leading the way, I guess, because she's the one who knows where these ruins are with the unicorn blossom.
So she's going to lead the way. When you get to the forest edge, the shrubs come up to. She's still quite small. She's only about Dane's height, and the thickets of the forest are quite overbearing for her. So even Dane yourself, you struggle a little bit to walk through it, but it's no real
Excuse me,
problem.
I'm 4'3". How dare you? I'm huge.
Yeah, that's true. My
Can-
mistake. I
Yeah,
got that
around
wrong.
the middle.
Can Ophelia put
Wee.
Xylee on her shoulders?
And then I'll be on Xylee's shoulders.
Yes, you can.
Ophelia will just be carrying Dane.
You have them like on each shoulder, like doing things like a strong man. And Dane's sitting there going like this.
But yeah.
Can do.
No, Dane walks like a real dwarf.
Not one of them fake ass dwarves.
Not a fake dwarf.
I'm a real dwarf.
I'm a real dwarf.
So, do you have barrels strapped to your legs? Or
No,
Sounds like
those
that
are-
stride?
those are just my legs.
So, as you move on into the forest, Asphyxia, you hear as you are leaving. Just winding it back a little bit. I think Asphyxia. No,
Yes.
wrong. Sorry, wrong person. Adina Faye.
Mm.
You hear a. You look around, and you see by the tavern there is someone leaning up against the building. They have a very wide brim hat on.
Wait, where are we? I thought we were at the forest edge. Like,
No, we've gone back a bit.
Just a bit of a
okay.
rewind, just a little bit of a
Alright.
rewind as you're leaving the town to go down get the water. That I missed because the excitement
of the bucket.
of the bucket. Yes, because it was a great time. Trust me. Adina Faye
Mm.
lifts his head up and flashes just a small little coin. You recognize the coin. It's an agent of the organization.
I'm just gonna sort of like walk to the back of the group and like scoot off without anyone noticing if I can. Well, actually, I don't mind if Asphyxia notices.
Yeah, I was gonna
Actually,
say
if I can signal her in some way that I'm gonna do it, then I will.
Equamity will just flutter onto her shoulder as she's Homer Simpson.
Dane chooses to be oblivious and does not see anything.
Do you want me to roll to see if anyone else notices?
Yeah, roll stealth.
16. Oh, why am I on advantage? There we go.
Because you're in the city.
True, I'm putting my advantage back on. Because, yeah, so 16.
With a 16, you get away fairly fine. Everyone's kind of focused on the task at hand. You take a moment to walk over towards him, flying casual. You see this man missing his right eye that's been replaced with a green clockwork orb. Heavily scarred. Doing well.
Thank you. Do you have instructions for me?
6 more have opened within the last week.
Nearby?
In the area, yes.
This is asking the DM. Did I feel them open? Like, are they close enough that I would have known?
No.
Okay.
We've had 18 members die within that time. They're getting more consistent and they're getting more dangerous.
How far are these portals?
There's one up by the road of Waterdeep, there's one down Daggerford, there's one out more east. The other side of the forest, through the hills. 3 days travel at least.
Any news of Sleeve?
Sleeve?
He was here.
No. No, we lost his... We've lost his location up in the Grey Peaks.
Yes, I suspect he has more to do with this than we thought.
Do what you can with what you have.
Oh well. Let me know if you have anything else.
Reaches into his shirt. And you see there's a little flash of magic and he pulls out 3 platinum trade bars. Deputize if you need to.
Thank you.
He just pulls his hat down.
I'll just go back and join the group. Stealth back in.
Where's my mysterious cowboy to give me money? God!
I would have through like that conversation as well been like pieced out of whatever conversation was going around me and been looking through Calamity's eyes as well, so that I would be informed of what happened.
Yeah.
Too easy. So as you're walking through the woods, Asphyxia and Adina Faye, the woods are loud enough that creatures are chirping. There's rustles in the near off shrubs as animals are moving around. Synthilia is leading the way with Xylee. You can make a survival check at advantage as she's guiding you along the path. Unless you
Is
want
that me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, what was the roll?
A survival. Unless you want to take the potion that will guide you completely.
Ophelia's gonna talk with the group before she takes. Like, do we want to just go and use Sally, her judgment, or do we want to take this potion?
I believe it might be worth saving the potion for until we need to head back to the Fey Gate.
Xylee knows where she's going. That should be enough.
Okay, so it's survival. Sorry, is it with or without advantage?
With advantage.
Cool. Sorry, I wasn't paying much attention because I wasn't sure when the conversation was going to go back to me.
Yes, sorry.
That did not roll.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you see it?
Yes.
It didn't.
I see it as well. Oh my god, the second one you got.
What?
Double dirties.
What are you? Holy shit.
No.
Right.
14.
So, on the 14, roll me a d6.
Ah. A 5.
A 5. Now roll me a d12.
Oh. A 7.
Now a d20.
Just roll one of every dice that's ever existed.
Exactly. So, you come to a river through the as you're passing through the woods. This more marshy area of the woods is a lot darker. The canopy up ahead of the tall trees blankets the sun out completely. Dina Fey, at these moments, you feel 7 rips in time. You turn your head around to as many of them as possible. You see off in the distance the faint flashes of greeny purple energy as this black mist rises up and spreads, and stepping through it, demonic forces.
Oh, we fucked.
Does anyone else see this? Like, is it close enough for everyone to see?
It pretty much is, yes.
Okay.
No, on the way, Dane cut his eyeballs out so he can't see them, unfortunately.
No, I just because he said specifically that I like felt the like tears in the fabric, so I wasn't sure if it was like.
I'm just being an idiot.
I mean, in
No,
fairness,
actually, Todd, you said that it happened, so it happened. It's canon now. Get your eyes out.
in fairness, can Dane see over the tall grass?
Oh my god, fuck off.
Yes.
Just help! Help!
So,
Wow, making fun of someone for being short.
Yes,
Classic.
I am.
Nice one.
you have
I'll make fun of you for being old!
the moment, Adina Faye. What are you going to do? The rest of the party is still making their way through the woods.
But they can see it, right? Or they haven't noticed yet.
They haven't noticed yet. They are definitely within your space. As you're traveling down alongside this river as it's about to snake off to either side within the woods. It's fairly dark in here as well, so the ability to see these little black shrouds of rifts in reality is quite difficult unless you are within 5 to 10 feet.
Okay,
You
well,
kind of blend in darkness and shadows.
I'm gonna take my big crossbow off my back and just say, like, we have company.
With that, everyone can roll initiative.
And everyone's like, okay, whatever.
As
Alright, yeah.
as in that second, everyone begins to hear.
Oh, wait, yeah, I need a
What the fuck are we fighting?
Undead, probably, if there's the purple energy.
Oh, I was saying that in character.
Oh.
Don't we need a token to bind our initiative to?
Oh, come on.
Yep, and I am going to add them all in manually and move you on over to the other side in just a tick.
Fuck
He's
this.
like,
I got a nat 20.
fuck yeah. Wait, you have a 0 on your initiative?
Yeah!
Yeah, so look at Julia.
20!
Yeah.
I am not a dexterous lad.
I am a very dexterous
Lad.
Lass.
thing.
She's a very dexterous good boy.
I'm a very dexterous lesbian.
I'm actually smarter than I thought I was. Fuck, I got 14 in smart points.
Wow.
When you have a 14 in smart points, but you can't figure out a better word than smart point. I got that good, like, inside the head brain shit, okay?
You don't have that voice that like tells you answers to things? I got one of those.
It's like a conscience? No!
Oh, the one that does math problem.
Alright, so we had Dane and Xylee with Ophelia up front.
I'm up the back.
It's okay because they're everywhere around us.
It's okay, I'm in the middle.
Wow, see it going up the rear? I didn't expect anything different.
Excuse me, I'm not that kind of gay.
Eliza, I see you. Stop.
When you're gonna die
Alright.
I might fuck around.
in campaign.
Might fuck around and die.
Don't mind if I. Bless some bitches.
Here's some facts about turn order. If you're at the end, it sucks to be you.
Indubitably. Thank you for bearing with us tonight, everyone, as we play some Dungeons and
No,
Dragons.
not good
And
enough.
we not have. Oh well, then you know what? I'm just fine with killing you all then.
Thanks for nothing, dickheads.
Yeah, good work.
What have you
This
done
is
for
your
us?
fault.
But also, hi everyone.
Yes. Also, hi.
How
everyone.
you doing? Having a sick one?
Just having
I
the
mean-
sickest.
Doing a lip cam stab, but like in your feelings. It's like an old person, like.
Can you whip while you dab? Like.
You can whip while you nay nay.
Also,
You can
Kyle,
like do a transitionary, like where you whip and then bend at the elbow.
Yeah.
Kyle, I realized I never
We're
pressed
too white for this shit. We shouldn't be allowed.
I never pressed send on those notes, which I was typing up for you like earlier this week. So I've done that now.
Thank you. I will read that after the session.
Quick, someone put on Amazing Grace. I'm ready for-
On the recorder.
I'm pretty sure I have a recorder. One
Please.
somewhere.
I think one that we're gonna need in a second is the in the arms
Oh,
of the angel.
I want a melodica.
Oh my god, it
Yeah.
reminds me of my old DM. As soon as anyone's character died, he would play Enya, and I was like, can you fucking not do that, please?
Wait, what? Was that one of her slow songs, or are we talking Orinoco Flow?
No!
I'm just like, it's like, oh well, you're dead. Sail away, sail away, sail away.
I think we need that one, the one that there's a tsunami.
TBK, TBK, TBK.
Fucking Eva's polka. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Sorry, I didn't know this was a game for weebs.
I'm not a weeb.
That's a
I'm
game
just.
to memes, thank you. That's
I'm
not like-
such a normal boy. There's nothing to I've never had a
I'm
case.
just a Scandinavian polka enthusiast. How dare you?
It's completely normal.
It's just like, excuse me, I am the color beige. Like,
I am beyond reproach.
and you
Sorry,
can't
I'm
even argue, Todd,
quirky.
because you're wearing like beige right now.
See, even Gesterizer and Cat,
Todd, I don't want anyone to see I'm wearing tracksuits. But it also shows
Even-
everyone.
even Gesterizer in chat thinks you're a weeb. So
Just
Look,
he knows Todd's a
Pat,
weeb.
fuck off. Pat can fucking eat my ass. Okay.
Well- Like,
that's
God.
that's pretty gay.
Oh wow, wow. Who would have thought?
Todd, you're pretty gay. You know that?
Like, I'm not going to go there. Anyway,
I fuck around and like men.
let's
wow.
fucking
It's a
more
mistake,
stocky,
I'm telling
Todd.
you.
Right. So continuing.
Oh yeah, D&D, the game we're playing.
Yeah. How about?
Oh, this
Oh,
is
I
a
thought-
Bash on Todd session?
I thought it was just Bash on Todd hours.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, absolutely.
That's every hour.
That's every fucking session. Like,
It doesn't matter what we're doing
the worst
alongside
fucking biased seat for a session. My god.
it.
Oh right, there's like combat music and shit. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I don't have music on. Fuck.
Oh, you missed the really tense music before when someone yee-hawed onto the scene.
They did.
Damn.
It was really
Yeah.
nice.
It wasn't even country or western.
It wasn't Neo or Western. My lord.
Anyway, Dane, you're first.
I've never.
Yeah, that's what you get to get a nat 20, Dane. You go first.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what are these things? What am I looking at?
As you've been told to brace yourselves, you look around and there are small, tiny little wisps of dark energy flowing out and around the world. out and around the forest around you.
Okay. All right.
You take a peek and you see that there are these disgusting pig-faced demons. Just they're small creatures, but their claws sharp and are dripping with an ooze.
Do I know that they're fiends just by looking at them?
Yes, you can tell that they are demons. They are
Right,
treacherous.
They're demons.
Demons or devils?
I
It's an
believe
important distinction.
that is a very important distinction. I believe that is for demon. They are correct.
Or would he be able to tell, though, wouldn't he have to have a knowledge? Like, he'd be able to tell they're fiendish. Would he specifically know if
Oh,
they're
yeah.
devil or demon?
I don't care whether they're demons or devils.
Yeah, as long as they're fiendish.
They're just motherfuckers, and I hate them.
Exactly. Yes, they are devils. They are indeed. Yeah, blah, blah. Please, excuse me. They are.
I think my
demons.
favorite enemy are fiends, so this will be a sick time.
Oh yeah, they are demons. You can tell for
Okay.
a fact. It's
Yeah, Damien.
it's the smell from them. It's
Oh,
They're all mat demons.
I wish they were Yugoloths. Then we could get some furry action in here.
Jesus Christ.
Furry action is the last thing I ever want to hear about.
I'm going to start by using my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Xylee.
okay,
Yeah, cool.
Because she is small.
because she's very small. So you've cast Sanctuary on Xylee. What does that look like?
It essentially comes up like so once again my bindings tighten, and then this like wisp of like red energy just like floats out, and then it just like flies over to her, and it just like puts a shimmer around her skin. That's it. Then I'm going to
This isn't Drag Race.
I've been watching way too much of it.
Xylee, sachet.
Xylee, you stay.
Demons, this is your last chance to impress me and save yourself from elimination.
And with that,
Fuck it up.
Xylee glows.
Okay, so then I'm going to move. Hold on, I can
Move my heart.
I can touch myself. Oh no, wait, I can't. It won't let me grab me.
I don't want anybody else.
I want to. How deep is this water?
It only looks about 2 feet deep.
No, how deep is
No,
how
so
deep?
like that's
Oh,
waist
it's-
deep for me.
So on Todd's body, it'll probably be around shin height, shin to knee height,
Yeah, all right.
uneven at the same time.
All right, I'm gonna. That one in the top left, I want to like move as far as I can towards that one. Yeah, wait, I can do it now. So how far is this? Wait, there's a. How do I do the pointy thing in terms of like the arrow to measure a distance?
You grab onto your character.
Yeah.
If my roll 20 will allow me to move it, and you left click, right click. So I'll just drop you back.
I actually can't click on myself either.
I know I'm getting there for you. I'm sorry. I don't know why these tokens aren't working for you.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm moving up there, and then I'm going to ready an attack on any yes, prepare my action for if any of the demons come within range of me, I'm going to swing at them.
Okay. Next up is Adena Faye. You can have control of your token.
Congratulations.
Hey, I am going to flank around this way. Oh, I can't put myself there because my turn order is in there. Like, come around this way between the trees, and I'm gonna shoot at this guy. I don't know if I can think, but the one like in front of me.
Okay, you can definitely do that.
Go like that, like kind of between the trees. Okay.
Make a shot.
Right. Oh, I shouldn't have.
Well, that's still 23.
Yeah, it's a 23.
Oh,
And
what
this-
a terrible roll.
Well, you
Oh,
also
no.
this is a fiend.
Do I get advantage on attack on them?
Aren't they your chosen prey or whatever?
Yeah, but I have advantage on wisdom checks to track them and intelligence recall checks to recall information about them. I don't know if I get extra damage on them.
It's probably it's probably not. Yeah, to hit, you probably won't get.
Probably not to
Yeah.
hit. But with a 25, that
Would be the
that's going to go
23.
with 23. Sorry, thank you, Dane. That's going to go sinking straight into this creature's thick, leathery hide. You see this black ooze spill out of it.
Sweet. And as a bonus action, I am going to use Hunter's Mark to mark it.
Okay, you mark it. Next up are the creatures. So that the one you just shot is going to come straight over towards you, and it's going to bring its claws. Its massive tongue drips out, just and goes swiping across your face. With a 9, you duck and roll out of the way, or you hold
Yeah,
up your arm.
doesn't hit me.
Alright.
Wait. Oh, there's Faye. I was like, where the fuck is she? I can't see her.
I'm
Digs.
hiding in the trees, Pod. That's why I'm there.
You were off the side of my screen. I was like, I literally.
I'm hidden as fuck.
And so that one's doing that. Dane, this one is going to come over towards you, the one from to your left.
Yep.
And it's going to bring its claws to
So
give
before it hits me, I get to do my attack on it.
you. Indeed you do.
So I'm gonna do one of these old kiddos. Yep, that's 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Yep, and then it's 4 damage.
Right, so you bop it on the head. You bop it on the side of the head. You see a couple of teeth go flying out to the side. It just snarls.
Oh, that was minimum damage. That's fun.
Another one, you hear the rustles of another one coming over towards you from the
Yeah.
right hand side as well.
Yeah, so they both can do their attacks now.
And this one comes over and towards Sixia. This one comes running over. And that one on you, Dane, is going to put his claws into your face.
Mm-hmm.
With a natural 20,
Jesus Christ. Cool, good.
it's going to do 5 points of slashing damage
This
to
is the
you.
first time anybody's hit me. I've never been hit before.
How's it feel, Todd? How's it feel?
You're like
James
go
never felt pain in his
insane
life,
and do
just-
the no, it makes me bleed my own blood.
You're gonna, as the claws rake down the shield, it pulls the shield down to the ground. Then his other claw then comes in, slashes into your shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that. That's good. Okay. And since he hit you with his claw, he's going to bring his big toothy pig-faced maw down onto your shoulder
Oh, that's nice.
with a 19.
The fuck? Yeah, that.
Ooh.
Stop rolling, Will. Thank you.
I will.
Okay, thanks.
No.
Bye.
Bites down onto your shoulder, drawing blood through the same wound.
Charming.
Wait, 6 damage. Fuck. All right. I
Asphyxia,
love
this
taking 11 damage in one turn.
Asphyxia, this one on you comes up to you just. You see
That's
it out of
amazing.
his
Fun.
orifices. This gas spells
You know,
ears, mouth,
Annalise,
nose.
when Annalise makes a pun.
why did no one just give them an antacid? This would have prevented all of this.
They're just uncomfortable.
Just
I'm
have,
happy.
just have a Gaviscon.
So that is as this gas expels out, Asphyxia, you're within it. Celosia, you're within it.
Oh, come on!
This gas spreads out and around quickly, just along with Ophelia and Xylee. So everyone can make me Constitution saving throws.
Shit.
Fuck you.
Meanwhile,
Um,
Bane and Faye are
I,
just
did,
like,
I haven't turned off advantage. Should I do that?
Oh,
That's okay if you haven't. If you're not using advantage, just use the one that's
Oh,
on the
no.
left.
oh no, you guys are fucked.
Gee, thanks.
no.
An avocado.
Holy shit. What is going on right now?
DPK.
Okay, so Asphyxia, you take the full force of this poison as you inhale it. Xylee covers up, basically buries her head and pulls up the cloves on the back of Ophelia as Ophelia turns around to try and block it, just bringing her arm up in the nick of time, but still inhaling a lot of it. Solosi, you're just like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's disgusting, and you just begin to cough. So,
Great.
the three of you are now poisoned. While poisoned, you can only take an action or a bonus action, not both, and you can't take reactions.
Holy shit.
So it's like slowed, essentially.
Yes, but in a poison.
In that, yeah.
You still get all your movement as well, Darren.
Still got all your movement.
I'm sure this is fine.
Hmm.
Anyway, and that's all the creature's turns. Asphyxia.
Just taking her own breath away.
No, that's the problem. She didn't. She's just like, oh, that was a bad idea. Like, just breathe it in, boys.
Take a sip, babes.
She is going to, seeing kind of her situation, having something right in front of her and being poisoned, she is going to use her bonus action and use her Cloak of Venom Mist and go into the ethereal plane just to disengage to get out of melee with this thing.
Okay. Absolutely can. As you wisp on through with your cloak's ability, you are in the ethereal. While in the ethereal, it's a variety of green and blue wisps of smoke that hold around each and every object around you. You can only see for 60 feet before it all becomes the same greeny blue smoke. See on multiple angles, things push against the ethereal. You see that there are flames, the same sort of scorch marks from when you first arrived. You also see that there are other more black tar and ichors that seem to be trying to pool around areas within
Oh,
the
it's a family
ethereal
reunion.
to push through this barrier, through the ethereal and into the material plane.
No, it's less than ideal. And she's just going to move away.
You can move
Away.
Ophelia.
Can I move my icon? Because she was...
Sorry, let me... Things and stuff and things. Descriptions. You should be able to move her now.
Okay. She just moved back, kind of... somewhere that gives her a good viewpoint of everything else. But then... yeah. And then she ends her turn.
Can do. Ophelia.
Would it be an action or a bonus action for Ophelia to put down Xylee? Because I imagine she's still on my shoulders.
I'm going to say you can do that with your movement.
Okay.
So it'll just be -5 to it.
Okay.
Because you're basically just dropping an E to let it down.
I can't remember what I have. I'm going to, help Xylee down. And I'm going to take a more defensive stance, so Ophelia will get her axe out. And if any of them come close, Ophelia will go and attack.
Okay. Would you like to rage? No. I'll leave that to you.
Not right now.
Okay. So you're holding your action in case someone comes in close. Too easy. Slocia! This thing's kicking up a stink.
You're muted.
How many of them are there?
You look around, you can see that there are 7.
But there's one closest to me.
There is one within the gas directly in front of you.
Okay. I can't take bonus actions because I'm poisoned. Okay, well thanks. That ruins the monk. Fine. Okay. She's going to not bother getting her staff off her back, but she's going to just center to herself and draw power from her hands as she creates a flame and uses burning hands to fireball it.
You let loose the barrage of fire. Summon it from your inner heritage. Okay, so that's a dex save on this guy's behalf, correct?
That is correct.
Wonderful. Make a charisma save.
Why would I make... 13.
Cool. And 14 fire damage?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Let's make this guy do the roll. With that, he fails.
Yes.
As you pull in your energy, roll another d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As she's just concentrating, and her expression goes from her kind of jovial doesn't really matter to serious, you're going to fucking die.
And how do you want to do this as the eruption of flames from your hand envelops and pushes the wind away and burning it through the atmosphere? Or through the air?
We're going to start off by, it's basically like a Hadouken. And she's screaming out as it happens, "Don't you dare touch them!"
And with this cone of fiery death, this creature is incinerated.
Holy shit, what the fuck? Is it actually fire effects? What the fuck? Where'd those come from? I see you.
You're welcome. As you blast it into oblivion, the gas begins to subside as well, burning out through the air. And that's your turn.
Those fire effects are so cool.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry as well, DM. Were we supposed to make con saves at the end of turns or anything with the poison?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Just checking, just in case.
Thank you for checking. Xylee's going to hold her hand up into the air. She's going to pull out some twigs. She's going to pull out 3 lightning-struck twigs, and she's going to break all of them within her fingers. And from her raised hand, you see 3 bolts of magic go flying and fly over towards the one on Dane.
Oh man, this 12-year-old knows magic missile.
Just got moves? Fuck.
Huh?
I only rolled 1. I need to roll more. I need to. That's very strange. Why that did that? It's supposed to be 3D. Oh, okay. Let's just get the advanced roller out.
Look, light and passion, I take offense to that. I am not Boraicho.
I get
13.
it. I gotcha.
With that, the one by Dane, all 3 bolts impact on the head. The head kind of explodes as the bolts of force. Creature drops.
Yeet.
And she just... that's the first time that's killed anything. Next is Dane.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'm gonna run back over to Xylee and be like right next to Ophelia, and say, Ophelia, go! I've got her. And I'm going to do nothing.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
That was an anticlimax.
Stands there majestically.
No,
Dane-
I will cast heroism on Ophelia.
Ooh.
So that one comes out like, again, the red wisp goes towards her, but instead it like goes up from the bottom and then just like flickers up like flames. But they're like much more like crimson. It's like 2 crimson to actually be fire, and it flickers up around it.
Ooh.
Very cool.
What does that do?
You're immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to my charisma. So you get at the start of each turn, you get 4 temporary hit points. So if they go away, you get 4 again, and they just keep refreshing every turn.
But is it at the start of your turn or my turn?
Your turn.
Okay, cool.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing for my turn.
All right. Next up is Adina Faye.
Okay. I am going to. So is he within 5 feet of me? It's hard to tell. Let's see.
From where you are, let's say yeah.
Okay. So do I have disadvantage to shoot him?
I feel like do you have a hand crossbow or just a normal crossbow?
I have both.
Okay, with a hand crossbow, no.
Okay. Well, I might get my sword whip anyway, just because that's supposed to be for melee. And I'm going to. Oh wait, actually. Let me just check if it has to be a ranged attack. Oh no, it's just a weapon attack. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to slash at him with my sword whip.
Alright. As you put your crossbow bolt down. Crossbow. You don't have a crossbow. God damn it.
Yes, I do. It's
I
fine.
want a crossbow.
You got it. I have one now.
Okay, you have a crossbow. It's on the way. You undo the sword whip. That's around your waist. Whip it around. Make that attack roll.
Alright. And then it also does. I assume 22 hits.
22 definitely hits. Slashes up and around across one shoulder, its chest, and down past the other.
It also does takes 1d6.
Nice. So add that 1d6 to it.
6.
how do you
Wait,
want to do it?
Did that roll twice?
Yeah, you accidentally rolled twice. So
Oh,
for
so cool.
Still, how would you like to do it?
I want to do the
Actually,
same as
do
with
it to him.
the dog, where it just like wraps around its neck, and then I just like pull it back and it soars.
is
Just
that your
soars it
signature
better.
move?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's my special move. That's my
Nice.
signature.
Just
With
as you
this
bring
weapon.
it around, slash, and then quickly flick your wrist. It then jumps on back around the neck, and you just pull it back.
Oh god,
Head
slow
goes
down there,
flying off.
Scorpion.
Kyle, I was waiting for you when it was like, it's not a 6, it's a 4. It's like, never mind. I take back the how do you want to do this? How do you want to do this?
two hit points left.
And then I'm going to. So I'm just trying to see what they all are. Okay, and then I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, how many?
So if you grab your token and
Yeah.
then click the click right, it will show you in feet,
Right?
like distance.
Like right.
Yes. So click on your token, then begin to move it. And if you right click, it will show how far you're moving around it.
Okay, it's not doing that.
Okay, well, that's strange.
Oh yeah, mine
Oh,
did
okay,
do
now
that.
it is. But
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
30 feet. Okay. So yeah, it's like that.
Cool. Cool.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to then mark the next closest one.
Next closest one is this guy up here. That looks like he's
Yeah.
charging on in. Which he does. Gets into about here. He's still charging towards you. He's not entirely there yet. Down below there is one coming in towards Ophelia, who gets the entire way in. And
Oh, shit.
coming from your right,
I'm gonna put disadvantage on this attack.
another one is dashing into the water, but it's at waist height for this smaller creature. And as,
Am I able to, because I was holding my action, am I able to use that now as he's coming towards me?
oh yes.
Cool. So it is just my axe.
14. You draw the black ichor that dwells inside this creature for 8 slashing. You draw first blood as its claws come flying towards you.
And I'm gonna put disadvantage on this attack against Ophelia. So
Very
Yeah.
nice. For a 12.
I can't see anything because I have so much shit. 13! Ha!
So then its claw comes down and you just beat the hand down into the dirt. It's then going to try to come up and bite you.
This is fine.
And like my kitten getting my hand just then, misses.
Great
Take
segue.
that, Sandstorm. Asphyxia.
She will. Well, she's back into the material plane because it's the start of her turn. And she will just use her action to use Eldritch Blast against this one.
Eldritch Blade.
Eldritch Blast. Oops, not that one. We want this one.
I got the Eldritch in the blade.
25.
I got the Eldritch in the Blaze. False damage pack.
Yes.
25
Yeah, 25, I'm assuming hits.
No, its AC is 28. Sorry.
Damn it, Todd.
So 12, because it's 5 plus 7.
Oof.
Good lord.
Massive damage.
Tons of damage.
How much is that total again?
12.
12. Oof. How do you want to do it?
It's dead now.
Just as it was rearing back to bite at Ophelia, it's just going to go straight through the side of its head and just.
And the creature just drops.
And then I am not going to move. I'm going to stay in my corner away from anything. But I would yell across to Faye in Abyssal. They're pushing through the ethereal plane. Something's not right. Because they're just loading for crossbow.
And then the demons yelled back in Abyssal, yeah, we are.
What you gonna do about it?
And Dane's just like, I feel someone said fuck, but I don't quite know.
My fuck senses are tingling.
Ophelia, you
Oh my
gain.
fuck senses.
Ophelia, you gain temporary hit points.
Oh god, it's back to me, isn't it? I kind of forgot. I'm like, but I just took my turn. No, I didn't.
No.
Okay.
But then he kind of forgot about the fact it was her turn next.
Wait, what?
No, don't worry. I'm just taking the piss out of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
I can't make it. So I'm still poisoned, though.
You are still poisoned, though you do have 5-foot reach with your weapon as well.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to. Oh.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Oh my god!
I'm just
This is
gonna.
like just 6 foot. Like 6 foot out of reach. It
No.
depends. Where am I really measuring from?
I'm
Can
gonna.
I hit him?
You
Can I get
hit
him?
You can absolutely hit him.
Can I get him?
You have a great axe. You can definitely wallop him.
Thank you. I'm gonna run up to this guy, and cause I can only take.
Action or bonus action.
Fuck you, Kyle.
I know.
I'm just gonna take a swing with my axe. 17.
Oh, big hit.
That's damage? 16 damage?
Holy fuck.
Fuck.
I got max damage on that, so
That's nuts.
With that,
am I taking his head off?
I don't know, are you?
do you want to?
Yeah, I just want to clean fucking.
As you charge on over, the poison's in your lungs, and you're just like, oh fuck this. You go running over. You don't even get a scream out. The water doesn't even slow you down as you use the momentum to bring the axe towards its full length with just the pommel and a little bit of the handle in hand. You bring the axe around, and you see this creature's head just go into
I
the
don't
water.
even need to fucking rage.
The body, as it's trying to run, just at your feet and begins to bubble and ooze and
Ew.
into the water.
Ew.
Poisoning the waterways.
Exactly. Would you like to do anything else?
I can't.
That's right. I forgot.
You're
Celestia!
so mean, oh my god. You want to do anything? But you can't.
Sashay
Fuck you,
away.
Can't even do that. Don't even have any movement left. Why do you have to be so mean?
Because I'm dumb.
Arr.
I am.
Okay. Can I save against the poison yet?
No.
I hate you. This hurts as the monk. The fact that my entire thruster of attacks relies on bonus actions. It's fine. Okay, so there's just that one left, isn't there?
Maybe you should have rolled better on your con save.
Yeah, idiot.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up, Dane.
It's funny because Dane, like, I'm also resistant to poison. So, like, even if I wasn't there, I'm resistant to poison, have the highest con saves. It's like.
Okay, so Dane is 30 feet away, so I could come punch him.
he's just not
Oh, wait.
Please do.
hard to reach places. Like a
Wait,
high.
It's fine. My speed's 40.
Fuck yeah.
What the shit? Oh my god.
Get up there.
She's just going to, recovering from hitting the other one, just stand up and rush at the next one. Undoes her staff from her back and whacks it. Two-handed. Please roll well. 13 for 4 bludgeoning damage.
13 will
No, it's. I'm guessing.
bop it very strongly on the head. You see spittle and blood, and even a tooth just goes. Bleh! It looks like he's bitten into his lip.
That's me after Annalise makes a pun.
Good. Then perish. Sure, I can't use a bonus action.
I'm absolutely sure.
I hate you.
Oh.
Well, that's 4 bludgeoning to it.
I'm sorry, them's just the rules.
And she's going to try and stand in front of, not Asphyxia, Adina Faye.
Oh, thank you.
As it is Xyle's turn now, she will. She will hold her. She'll bring her hand back down, and she says a couple of words in an elven arcane language. No one's really spellcast here except for Adina Faye. You see, she's conjuring the words for just a basic cantrip. It doesn't take much effort, but her focus in this panic moment wavers. But she does eventually send off a little firebolt
In the form of a cat.
in the form of a cat, blasting it, hitting it with a 15.
Whew.
Its finger burns off half of its arm as it's hit on the elbow. The rest of it just drops. Just Dane, your turn.
I wouldn't say, Annalise, you're fired. We're replacing you with Xylee. Like.
You can't fire me, I am fire.
I feel like you should have done sort of like when you said that. Like, oh my god.
I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me.
fuck the
So,
fuck.
Dane, while standing next to Xylee, he's going to pull a javelin off his back. Line it up with the fucking gremlin demon dude that's next to Faye and Cia and just at them.
Wow, someone's compensating for something.
Lob it through the air. Let's see if you hit.
This is D&D PvP now.
21.
Damn.
21.
Oh, man.
How do you want to do it?
I want it to be dead.
Is there a special way that you'd like it to be dead?
I say a prayer before I throw it, and then it goes clean to its head, and it doesn't damage the javelin in any way, so it is perfect for scavenging.
Exactly. And because of the
He's
blood,
so clean.
because of the bludgeon from Celosia, you hit it just right in that perfect spot where the blood is already gathering around the forehead of this creature, and just pierces straight through. It then kind of slides and buckles under its own weight down it, as the javelin is just perfectly impaled into the ground.
Oh, good, wonderful.
You hear a rustling from the other side, over towards your right, everyone. There is still one left, and it's just...
Just chilling,
Oh, come on.
just watching. Yeah, I
Yeah. Actually, yes, that's the last one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, that was the last one that we just killed.
No,
No,
there's
this-
one behind the tree.
Okay.
Yes, there's still one climbing over a stump trying to get to you, just like.
Get on with it. Hurry up.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm done.
Come meet your death.
Dina Fairs, you are standing between trees along Cilicia with this creature bubbling out of existence before you.
Where are the others trying to push through?
You look around. You can. It's like a tingle.
I can see them.
Oh, because you can see into the
into
ethereal.
the ethereal plane.
Ah, I forgot about that. So yeah, you can see it as well. You see that they are. I'm just going to use my pointer.
Can I close my eyes?
Here, here, here,
Yep.
here, 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 here,
Oh my god.
here. But they're not breaking through.
Are they trying?
They're trying. They are
Are
trying.
they doing anything? Like, can I see anything that would give them the power to just break through?
You see, it's just a constant effort. It's like their bodies are being smushed, forced, ejected from wherever they are, and brought through this veil between worlds.
Okay.
Some are lucky enough to get pushed through. You see others are snuffed out and destroyed.
The ones that got through weren't very lucky. They're mostly dead.
Now they're just sent
Yeah,
back.
they're not super lucky.
They're just like, yay! And it's like, javelin just
I imagine
Um,
they're making the gold goblin sound from Diablo 3.
But yeah, were they saying anything or were they just screeching? Like, because both Faye and I can speak Abyssal.
They were silent with no emotion on their faces. They walked towards you.
The language they were using was that of confusion, lashing out at whatever was close by. Those within the ethereal as well, you can sense that their essence, something is pushing against them and they're trying to push back. Some are dying in the process, some are getting through.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna like look around and see all of them trying to push through and just say, there's something else moving these. We're surrounded.
Are we killing innocent demons? Oh my god.
Did Dane just say innocent demons?
No, I that wasn't in character.
Did
Hello.
Todd just say innocent demons?
Yes, I did. It was a joke.
Is
Thank
that character development for you as a person?
you. No, it was sarcasm. Ha, got him.
Adenatha, your turn.
Alright, as a bonus action, can I use my bonus action before my action?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move my Hunter's Mark to the last one.
Yes.
Wait, is that why you didn't let Hunter's Mark things before you attack them? Before?
I didn't realize. So the last one, I moved it after I killed the other one, and then I moved over to it, but I hadn't attacked it.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the very first one, you attacked
The
it.
very first one, I didn't think about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so a Hunter's Mark, that one. Oh, and for my Hunter's Mark, I imagine that just like as I mark them, just sort of like a misty, like sigil sort of like appears over them, and then when the Hunter's Mark like damage procs, it like flashes.
Ooh, like a burning.
Yeah, like it like shocks them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot it with my big old crossbow. Do I have line of sight from here?
You do, yes.
Okay, cool. 21, 8 piercing damage,
21.
and 4 Hunter's Mark damage.
Alright, as this bolt goes slamming into the shoulder, the new mark around it burns with the energy. Begins to brand into its rubbery flesh. Next. Oh, good. It gets one last charge.
Lovely.
Great. Love it.
Let's see
Love
what
that.
you got.
Love that for us.
Show me what you got.
I don't think it's even going to make it to us.
It
Should we,
actually-
like,
no,
run towards us?
it's not going to. But it's just.
Oh, but look, he tried so hard.
And got so far.
But
But in the end, it screams at you in abyssal through telepathy. I will eat your soul for bringing me here. How dare you!
Can I just say back to it in Abyssal, like, this wasn't us. What's driving you?
Vengeance, die! Asphyxia.
Yes.
Move.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Just at the back, she's just like, yeah,
Don't like that.
me now. Yeah.
Just, I will feast on your soul. I will gain power.
You have to have one, bitch. And she's just gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it.
And the number of people surprised by that are 0. Exactly no one.
I really believed it, honestly.
25 again.
25 hits.
Jesus.
And then it is
Yeah, 1,002,000 damage.
yeah, it's 15 damage.
Fucking hell.
With the prompt from Adina Faye, you send the Eldritch energy out, blasting this thing straight on the hunter's mark, set forth by your partner. And this thing collapses down to the ground, begins to bubble, and blisters out of existence into a disgusting tar.
Yummy.
That's how I want to go.
That's how you will go.
You will.
Just
You will.
Faye just turns to Dane.
That's how you're gonna die, Dane.
And with that, everything seems quiet for the moment.
Well, not to those of us who can see into the ethereal plane.
Not to those of the ethereal plane. The rest of you are just, you two are just like, fuck.
We're just surrounded by screaming demons.
I mean,
It's like, oh, it's quite nice out.
Dane, how is this different to normal?
Yeah, yeah. Faye, Asphyxia, and Dane all experience like pretty similar right now.
After about 40 seconds or so, as you gather back around, the poison that passed, that had been holding you back, begins to naturally dissipate.
Have any of the other demons made it through, or does it look like they're sort of like starting to be like pushed out of existence?
Most of them are popping before they even are able
Yeah.
to put a bow in the barrier completely. It
Can
seems-
I make a perception check to see if I see like Faye or Asphyxia like reacting to anything? Like, if I can notice them looking at shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm like straight up just like watching.
Well, I'm still
like,
gonna
I'm
roll for it
playing
because I'm fucking blind.
yeah, you can definitely make a perception check. Go for it.
7.
7. They're just
We're just there like.
So you can't see where she's looking ever.
She looks like she's on edge.
Have to do that thing where I like go right next to you. It's just like,
She looks like she's on edge.
all right, cool.
That's about it.
All right, Xylee, which way from here?
If we just keep going northwest, we should get there. Just off that way.
Very
Can I hold an action if I see any of these bitches to just immediately shoot them?
You can. You absolutely can.
Yeah.
So, with that, let's make a... Oh, thank you, Calibron. You to follow. Make me a survival check as you begin to trek through the forest. Though Xylee is directing you in the path to go, you are keeping an eye out for any demonic or fiendish forces that are busting
But
through into
do
this
I
world.
have advantage on that because I'm looking for them?
You do, so please roll again.
Okay.
On a 13. 13. You spot two that are about to bust out. You tell the rest of the party in preparation for it. This thing doesn't even finish. These two pig fiends barely get through into this plane before you sail on it.
What? Where? Oh, okay.
It's over a tree trunk. After a couple of eldritch blasts and a bolt, they die.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
All times as well.
Pardon?
I was gonna say I would have had Eldritch Blast ready as well at all times.
What is happening? Can someone explain what's going on?
There's so many of them. They're all trying to push through, but I don't know why.
Are we stepping on someone's toes by coming here?
I'm just gonna like look
Gee,
at
I
Faye
think
and just like Faye just like raises her eyebrows at her, like as a question.
well,
Are we?
Wait, who's Faye looking at?
Xylee.
Xylee.
Oh, right.
Oh, I thought you said. Sorry, I thought you said asphyxia. I'm sorry.
No.
It's possible. It's if
you're hiding something again.
I'm not hiding. I just don't know. I fear it's that person who's been messing with it that's been causing this.
One of them blamed us for them being here. Is there any possibility this area is cursed?
No, this area, this forest, it's supposed to be protected and guarded by by a divine beast. That's the reason why unicorn blossoms are even able to bloom at all. I fear if anything's happened to it.
I feel it's more likely that we are being monitored by the cowboy.
Sneeve.
Yes, that one. And he's probably doing his best effort to stop us on our endeavors.
If he has control over demons, we're going to have a bad time.
Am I feeling anything in my mark?
You are not. Other than the extra burst of energy that you drew from your mark, you were not having any reactions at present.
Am I feeling anything from my mark?
You do miss your husband very, very much.
My emotional mark.
You continue on through the woods at this slow
Ophelia
pace.
will take Xylee back onto her brothers.
She kind of gives you a hug around the neck as you're doing it and says, "You're very brave, thank you. You're all very brave."
You're very brave to come back with us, Ophelia.
Hmm?
You didn't seem to want to come back with us.
Surprised you're here, honestly.
I am surprised you're here, especially after that outburst yesterday. You didn't seem to want to be around people like us.
Oh. No. It was just, everything's very overwhelming. You were, even if you weren't specifically looking for it, you're looking for adventure, You're out there. I came here to sell some swords, and that was kind of it. I mean, there's an innate thing in me wanting to protect people, but, all this talk of portals opening up everywhere, it just makes me worry about my home. I don't live very far from here. If anything like those things came near, my family will. Unfortunately, my family's thing is not in combat prowess.
A few things.
know?
Listen, the best thing we can do right now is, rather than trying to deal with the symptoms, trying to cut off the source is in everyone's best interests.
Mm.
By us doing what we are doing right now, we are making it better for everyone, not just in your town, but in my town too. I'm so afraid for my dear Erlis of what could come of him. But
Oh, he has a name, does he?
yes, he does.
His name is Husband, okay? Leave him alone.
Savage.
Fucking live. Anyway, we are doing what we need to for everyone. And if we were to just scatter to the four winds and go and deal with our own, then we're more likely to succumb to it than we are to overcome it.
I know that.
You're not the only one who doesn't necessarily want to be in this mess.
Oh, don't worry. I know. It's just, definitely wasn't expecting this. Like, I thought someone would try to nick one of my goods. Like, that was the drama of the trip, and I don't know.
Did you mean what you said before?
Oh, if I'm being honest, no. I mean, it's one thing I've never really got control over. I'm known for being really angry. Like, I get really angry, and Mom, Pa say it's something in my blood.
No.
Yeah, I have to work it out, but no, I didn't mean that. I'm really sorry I said it to you all.
Well, we have that in common at least.
That's why I like you. I've never met someone who I can easily say hand over my heart is as fiery, even more fiery than I am. And I'm in the literal and figurative sense. But yeah, I don't know. This is all very different, and I'm just, focus on the task at hand.
Maybe you were right.
Hmm?
Maybe you should have stayed away from me and gone home.
No. Well, if I'm being honest, there's nothing I can do now. I wouldn't. It'd be hard to leave you, knowing everything you've gone through.
You'll just end up getting killed as well.
Or a guy someday.
No one's dying. Stop it.
No, I'm not. We'll all try our best to make sure that's for not as long as possible. But And
Look, as long as we are all here together, no one is dying.
Sure.
Understand?
yes.
No dying. Not allowed.
You don't know what's going to happen, Dane.
If we go into this thinking that that dying is even a possibility, then that is when we accept it. We need to continue to move on, with that not even as a possibility.
Look,
I'm not
Dane,
going to touch that, but we should keep going.
Yes. I would agree.
While they were discussing that and arguing it at the front, I would have pulled Faye back slightly, and asked her in Abyssal. They've got families close. Do you think it's worth mentioning the portals that have opened elsewhere?
What were the locations of the portals?
So there was one to the south, one to the north, one by Waterdeep. There was one also to the northwest that was on the other side of the forest through the hills. For them to mention anything specifics and locations.
Okay.
They'd
No,
have
that's
to be
okay. I was wondering.
they'd have to be of certain sizes.
Yeah.
Even just the little rifts that these small lesser demons push through, they are still portals that are taken notice of, but the large ones are more worrisome.
Yeah, so they just told me about like the big ones.
Hmm.
Okay. Yes, I suppose we have to. In fact, it might even give them a push along the way. But I don't think now's the time for it. Perhaps when we've returned.
You just nod and keep walking.
As you take this course through the next 2 hours, you eventually end up in seeing light finally through the canopy beyond. You've been trekking through the dark woods as the canopy above has been acting like a blanket blocking out the sun. And I'll just move you all onto the map because I always forget to do that.
How long have your people lived here, Xylee?
It's been, well, 5,000 years nearly.
I guess you would have seen this place grow.
No.
Well, not you, but your people.
I'm 12.
My-
I've been alive for 12 years and I've lived here for 12 years.
My people, yes. This used to be a glorious tower, but it was just full of the most elegant, pristine flowers and herbs you've ever smelt or heard of.
What happened?
Time.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
That's certainly close to what happens. Eventually, guardians do die. Not everyone survives, so
Is that what happened to your people? Did they just move away, or it can't just have been time? Things seem far more dire.
we spread. Some returned to the Feywilds, live their life there through the portal, through the Fey Gate. Others branch out into adventure. Others just head on off to other tribes. I don't mean this one single solitary forest. I'm talking about the land. The whole of it. There's been 4 empires I've heard of that have risen. Apparently Waterdeep was built over one of our more ancient civilizations.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Waterdeep's built over a lot of things.
A lot of bodies, apparently.
You should. Have you ever been to Waterdeep?
I've not. I've only heard about it from other elves who come and go.
Have you heard of the Yawning Portal?
No.
It was my favourite tavern when I was there.
Oh.
Paid me really good gold when I was performing. But there's a big well in the middle. And they wheel adventurers down in this kind of human-sized bucket. And they say it goes deep under the mountain. And that there's treasures and dangers far more than you could ever imagine.
Well, that
down
sounds
there.
that sounds like an adventure.
Some people even say it goes down to the Underdark.
I've heard about that. Maybe one day. But first, as you emerge from the thicket, the canopy has receded here, and the forest that was so dense like a blanket over the soil bed below, damp and moist. You see that a few natural ridges wrap around this small crest, and the sunlight beaming down onto it like a guiding beacon. You see that there is a low stone wall that wraps around at the crest's midpoint, overgrown by shrubs and vines. multiple large sections have collapsed or are missing completely. Sitting atop is a roofless stone ruin that basks in the warmth. You see a staircase leads up to its lonely chamber. Birds are chirping within the trees and shrubs, and you see a squirrel run from its burrow over to one of the small shrubberies. Trees have overgrown the base of the building and wrap around the staircase. How would you like to proceed?
I'm gonna say to Xylee, is it safe to just approach up the stairs?
Yeah, this is, as you can see, the sun's with us. We're fine.
All right, I'm gonna head up there.
And she's gonna.
Yeah. Ophelia, unless she's like trying to get down.
No, she doesn't get down. She's just like, yep, we're safe. We can go in.
Ophelia will walk sort of close behind Jane.
Okay. As you ascend the stairs, you pass through an elven scripted arch. Who can read Elfish?
Equanimity was changed into a
I can.
sprite, so he can read Elven and Sylvan.
I can also read Elvish.
Okay. So, between the three of you, the elven script says, all who seek peace are welcomed here. You see within is a cracked stone floor covered by the rubble of multiple collapsed walls. At the center, 4 standing stones surround a bed of white sand with a few pebbles deliberately placed. The sand around it has been raked to resemble ripple as if in a pond stuck in time. At the rear, you see a small altar that holds a low cavity section of it full of gardening tools. You see a hand rake, an assortment of cutters and shears, 2 sickles and a small saw. All that seem to be for maintaining this grove. It was watched over by one of the guardians of the forest since the war ended. It's the one that gave us the blossom. We should, if we look on, I'm sure we'll be able to find one.
Right, yeah, I'm gonna roll for investigation to start looking for unicorn blossom or whatever it's called.
Alright. So it resembles a sunflower but with white petals and a golden, what seems to be swirl like a unicorn horn coming out of the blossom's middle.
Can Asphyxia just quickly slip into the ethereal plane and just see what it looks like here?
Bye, bitch.
Yes, absolutely can. So, as you do, or as they do, you're looking through their eyes, are you not?
No, I'm using a charge of Cloak of Vernimus, so I'm physically slipping into the ethereal plane momentarily.
Okay. Around you, the building has a golden blue hue to it. Instead of a fog like you've been seeing through the forest, it is clear up until the clearing ends and the forest begins. You don't see anything pushing through. You see the light is surrounded by swirls of energy from afar, but you can tell that the divine gate stands out in the cosmos towards the sun.
That was a 5 on my investigation to look for the pretty flower.
You see a lot of pretty flowers.
Okay, good.
You're very invested, though, in the gardening aesthetics that's going on here.
Yeah.
Can I do a like history check on this kind of garden?
Yes, you can. Make a history check, please.
Oh god, it's -1. Can I take advantage because of my monastic background?
You can say that again?
May I please take advantage for my monastic background?
We have a big old luck pool.
Yes, you can. You can, actually. You can have advantage for that.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Nice one,
Yeah.
loser.
Hello, can I use another advantage from the luck pool?
Your master had done something spoke about old traditions that were no longer practiced but were to seek complete and utter Zen clarity. At that time, you remember you were fucking hungover.
I did not give a fuck.
You did not. Is anybody else having a look-see?
Yeah, as soon as Asphyxia's back and knows that it's safe, I'll have a look, and Equamity and Equilibrium as well would go around and...
Yeah.
Sia just looks and goes, well, I don't know a fuck about this.
If Asphyxia goes around one way, are you going in or are you going around the outside?
I would be going, like...
Yeah,
this
if you
whole
go
area.
around the out, I'll go around the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, is anyone hurt?
No.
I'm assuming the poison's run out?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's
Yes.
faded?
The
So
poison's
no.
run out, so no.
No one else has taken any damage?
Just
It was
you.
only me? Good.
Should I
Alright.
do, like, individual rolls for my familiars and myself, or just one with advantage?
Just one with advantage.
Investigation it was, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'll roll 2.
20. Unnatural 20.
Ooh, nice.
10.
10. Okay. Philly, are you gonna join in? What would you like to do?
Yeah, Philia will look around as well. So sorry, that was investigation?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So, between Ophelia and Asphyxia, your search around the area leads you over to... You eventually cross paths with each other. You're basically looking around together, leading around and over to here, while Adina Faye is off on covering the other side.
What? No, I was on this side.
Well, you were looking over the edge as you were doing it, don't worry. But regardless, it could be either side. But Ophelia and Asphyxia cross paths, and they see hidden underneath a shrubbery, protected, guarded. One unicorn blossom. As you reach down to look at it, pull the shrubberies back, you both feel asphyxia. You feel a presence, a breath exhaled, and a brush of grass in the distance underfoot. You look up towards the northwest. You see between the trees is a green, raggedy beast with a single tree branch like horn. Looks at you with the raggedy green fluff like mane covering its eyes. It bears fangs.
Oh, that isn't a unicorn.
It then extends up, and in a moment the beast shifts. The green ragged fluff becomes pearl white, its mane becomes that of a flowing silver streak, and the tree branch horn swirls with a divine flash into a gold-tipped white horn, a unicorn, and it looks deep within your eyes. There's a throb in your chest. And then another. These two pains react. They feel like they're tearing you apart in some way. Get this sudden rush of pain through your chest. Like two entities trying to be ripped away from each other. You see this unicorn blinks at you. There's no judgment in its eyes. You see there's only truth. You see the sum of a mortal's life weighed in an instant simply by laying eyes upon you. It's reflected back in its gaze upon any that dare to enter its sacred grove. You feel the judgment is upon you. It's a strange judgment you felt before. It's tearing, like a part of you has strayed away. The pain subsides. As you close your eyes for that 1 second, you see the unicorn is gone. Ophelia, you have picked up the flower. You carefully...
Yeah, Ophelia will sort of carefully, almost see if she can, like, grab her hands and, like, scoop up the roots as well. So she's taking, like, the whole flower out.
Just take a whole lump of dirt that contains the flower.
Yeah.
Just like, this is my ground.
What a brilliant idea.
Well,
That's actually a really brilliant idea. Preserve it instead of like... That's really good. And with that, you can... You dig the dirt up very carefully. You know from experience from living with halflings. Even if you take whatever you can to wrap around the base of it, you can very much so keep the moisture and the soil contained, so it still lives.
yeah. Ophelia's gonna see if in her bag she might have, like, a cloth or something that she'll sort of wrap the dirt around and just keep it all together.
Yeah, easily so. Wrap it around, pat it in, make it all nice and compact. Being careful to treat it as delicate as possible.
And yeah, she'll sort of hand it up to Xylee, like for her to take.
She's like, it's beautiful, isn't it? We should head back.
Yes.
Been a big day. Now that we
In the
have
distance, you hear like, "Oh my god, look at this trowel!"
Meanwhile, Sia's just like, I'm guessing.
I wish I could remember what the fuck this garden's about.
Ho! Look, it's a hoe!
You're a hoe.
As
Hey, Dane, watch out for the rake.
What?
This is now a slapstick game.
as you begin to leave, you head on back off into the forest. As slow as you want to go, or as fast as you need to. The rest of the
normal pace.
at
In
normal
between.
pace. Being careful so you don't encounter any more demons or push whatever fiends pop through back through.
But not too slow either.
Not too slow either.
In the middle.
In the middle. In the middle.
It's just right.
You see, as you're walking through, there is a lash, a gale of wind blowing through.
Oh no, an ill wind.
An ill wind that carries maple leaves within it, swirling, blows past you. Xylee goes, "Huh? The spirits give us, the Fae spirits here give us guidance."
Are you sure they're not just telling us to get the fuck out?
Well, no, they would have stopped us if they did. They wouldn't have let us get to the grove.
But what if we've just spent too long? They're just trying to give us a little push. I don't know
It's
much about
fine.
spirits. Are you okay, Asphyxia?
I'm fine.
Insight check the fuck out of that. Like,
Make an insight check. If you want to cover it up, you can make a deception check at asphyxia.
insight. 16.
Perception. 22.
Oh,
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 I'm fine. Okay.
Oh, well, she seems believable.
It was quite fun.
It's quite nice.
Quite
No,
nice.
in honesty, she wouldn't have really been specifically deceptive. Like, she doesn't really care if people know that she is or isn't okay.
Okay, well, in that case, is she fucking okay?
You feel like she's holding something back.
Asphyxia, what's wrong?
it's what happened.
Asphyxia, talk to us. What's going on?
Though you feel like prying might not help. But,
I'm going to stop prying now.
but you can certainly pry.
I'm going back to prying. What's going on?
I like that she like opens her mouth to say something. You're like, no, what's wrong?
No, I want to know. Please tell me what is going on.
Okay, I'll stop crying. Yeah, but what's wrong?
Oh, that's me.
And I'll leave it up to you.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, Eliza, we couldn't hear you. She said
I can hear you now. I can't hear you again.
I'm getting trolled by the fucking mic.
Let me just...
Okay, we're like waiting
It
on.
might have just been too quiet.
Yeah, alright.
I wouldn't say anything's wrong.
That's what someone with something wrong would say.
It's like when someone says, I'm so normal.
What's going on then? If it's not wrong, what is it?
Is it oh so right? I don't say that in character. That's just me.
We can't hear you again. Oh my god.
Yes.
Jack, stop tampering with the microphone.
I mean, like, move that. It's probably because I was tapping my cup and it was picking that up instead. Just reminiscence of a different time.
I like give like Asphyxia like a hard look in her eyes. It's like, but it's like a really like just like a blank stare. Just like,
Oh,
but you're like really stretching up.
oh no, fuck off. No, I'm just looking at her, right? I don't need to stretch up to look at her. Anyway, and then I turn to Faye and give her a look. Just like,
Y'all are holding back.
and then I head back to what I'm doing. Just back to walking along.
I'm gonna walk next to Asphyxia after that. Say what happened back there.
We can't hear you again.
Gotta love technical
We still can't hear you.
Apparently.
Talking abyssal.
Say anything yet.
Okay, I saw your mouth move.
Yeah.
Like I'm opening it because I'm trying to have a dramatic pause.
Sorry.
There's so many fucking dramatic pauses. It's like saying something or not.
Hello, have you met us?
Because her character takes her time.
She's really old. She has no sense of rushing.
It's like an ant.
Yeah.
I don't think she's from Eastern Europe because she's short. I'm sorry.
She was about to say something. Then Jasper's like busting in and his intro.
Okay, I'll shut up.
I saw the Guardian in the grove.
And
I don't know. It something.
did it speak to you?
Not exactly. And she's like, no, she's not going to say anything further.
Faye
Oh,
won't
no,
press
she's just
it.
leaving us for a dramatic pause. It's like, if you're gonna say it, goes.
Yeah, no, Faye won't press it any further.
Okay. You make your way back to Nightstone, back to Dynasties. She's prepared all she could.
I'm gonna do a quick, Blesseroonie, because I saved my last spell slot for the...
Have you blessed the bucket yet?
That's what I'm about to do.
Oh, you're blessing the bucket now? Okay.
Bless.
Blesseroonie.
Bless this bucket.
Yeah.
You-
So I set up my ceremony. I find like a reasonable spot to do it
Good.
that's not in the building that's scrawled in Infernal.
Dane's the kind of person that would have a sign with lovely gilded lettering in his house saying, "Bless this mess."
Dane's being prejudiced again. He
What?
won't bless the bucket in the house.
No, it might not work as
Language, Dane.
well. Look, I don't want to step on any toes, such as my own. I'm leaving. Bye.
Make a religion check.
Dane, Dane, Dane.
21. Here comes the DM to get rid of my bigotry. What do you got to say?
You can bless it however you want, wherever you wish.
Thanks. All right. I'm still taking it outside the house.
But
What?
Oh, but you're a dick.
you feel the best
Awkward as
wishes
Huh.
and greatest intentions and love from all those you care about, trying to bless this water with that of the
Uh-huh.
Mater.
Good.
You feel like
Wonderful.
you feel like some of those that you love are okay.
Aww. That's a good feeling. I like that. All
You
right.
feel at peace.
In that case, I'm gonna go back inside and carve into the floorboards with the symbol.
With your own blood.
Excuse me. Just
He
with
would never.
As you
With someone else's blood.
Actually, no, it would be with my own blood. This is Ilmater after all. No, I
Yeah. Suffering,
Yes,
martyrdom.
all right, I'm gonna suffer for this.
Dane's doing blood magic.
blood.
as you do,
No, I make a cut, and then there's no blood comes out.
it's just it's just a little bit of red, and it's like someone else is suffering somewhere for this.
No, excuse me.
You cut your beautiful jumper.
No blood. It's supposed to like visibly look like you're waiting for like the blood drop to come out, but nothing ever drops.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
Yeah, come on, give me some credit. All right.
Yeah, you can have inspiration for that.
Asphyxia would have, as soon as everyone's back, she would have slipped away.
Okay. Dynasty approaches you, Ophelia. Yes, this I've managed to combine what I have of our Elderwood supplies together. I have some tools to the side if you wish to use them, and there is a space set up.
Yeah, I imagine she's still got Xylee on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Can she? Nah, she's gonna take Xylee off and look at the tools. And Ophelia would have brought like some of her own tools, so she'll sort of put hers down and sort of start piecing bits and pieces that will sort of fit better together, and just I don't know if Xylee's like gonna sit with her, she'll like make small talk and talk to Xylee.
Yeah. She'll tell you about.
But
She'll tell you about the unicorn, about how it was first created. Tells you a little about how she was raised. A little sheltered. Forced to study for her first 6 years of her youth. She tells you that the title of Dreamweaver is one that she'll hold for the rest of her life, and even onto those to come in future reflections. But it's always going to be something she can draw upon, a line. You can make a. Go on.
yeah, Ophelia will just say that she's very lucky to have that, and that Ophelia has no idea who her birth parents are.
You can make a tools check. I believe you have your blacksmith's tools, correct? Just on your character sheet, mechanically.
I don't.
Oh.
I have them. We talked about them, but I don't have them.
We did. One sec. Let's, before we make the check, let's go out to Asphyxia. Asphyxia.
She just quietly slipped out the back and went up onto the roof again, just in a place where she thought at least she wouldn't be interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
I could feel you looking at me.
Yes, you see Dane's climbing over the roof.
And if she was confident that she was alone, she's just going to pull out, she's got her small book of lore, which is just a small book, and all the writing in it is celestial.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to unclip her mantle, and she's got embedded in her chest a diamond-shaped gem, and it has a blue and gold glow inside of it, and she's just going to sit there by herself with her hand over it and just think.
You feel 2 rhythmic pulses through it. Very faint. It's never felt like this. Akin to a heartbeat, but more energized. Not natural. Definitely ethereal sourced. But it's there and it's growing. Slowly.
And she's just going to have equanimity and equilibrium come back, and they're sitting on her shoulders. She's going to have just a few silent tears running down her face and just sit there in silence with them.
You sit there in silence. You said you came back inside?
No, she's still on the roof. She's by herself. She's just got her familiars are both with her.
Yeah, they nestle onto your shoulders and rub their beaks and head up against you, nuzzling. Ophelia, as you begin to carve, Xylee begins to tell you more about the previous unicorn statue. Pulls it out and tells you its story. A guardian for all of time, blessed by the divines to help the forest grow. I would like you to roll, as you pull your chisels, hatchet, square the ruler, sandpaper out. I'd like you to make a constitution check and add your proficiency bonus to it.
So it was a 16, so +3? Is that?
+2, because
plus.
it is 2.
Plus 2.
Sorry.
On an 18, your hand begins to carve in a rhythmic movement. Time seems to stand still as you do this. You look away half the time as you're carving, talking to Xylee, enjoying the moment. It's almost feels as if your hand's being guided, carving through it. You get a sense. You've got that sense of purpose when you're making a fine artwork. As like a blade. A different kind of protecting. As you look over to Zali before finishing the last carving and the final grade of the sanding, for just a moment, you get the sense of you're being watched. Like a warm hug over your shoulder. You can't see anything, but you know someone, not just one set of eyes, but maybe two, maybe six, will feel like they have their hand on your shoulder, here to guide you. You see just the faintest outline, an orcish form and a tiefling form, just between your shoulder and Xylee, and a smile from each of them. You feel a surge of power from the totem. There is a light that flashes through it as the totem is complete. The unicorn blossom has been added through its stem, through the core, wound into the horn, and like a candle has been dipped in the water. Celestia's dragon mark is used, burns with the energy. Make a charisma check.
Okay. I hope this works, Siley.
Me too.
Fuck. Okay. Can I
Wait,
use?
that was a save, not a check.
Doesn't save, non check.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Make a check, please.
Oh, bad luck was used on that one.
11 is better.
An 11, that's better.
I think I'm cursed this game.
That's okay, because you're going to take...
Oh, okay.
You can take 12 points of necrotic damage as it wraps up and around your hand, but you push through the pain and try to assimilate whatever this mark is, connecting you and this horrible elven warrior. You make the connection, but at a price. As for the moment, your max HP drops 12 hit points.
What?
How many hit points do you have?
38.
Oh, damn, you have a lot.
Yeah, but losing 12 is like considerable. That's down to 26 max hit points. Fuck.
Yeah, but I have like 20 max, so I was like, I thought everyone was like around the same.
As
Well,
you,
I mean, I've got like 50, so.
As she pushes through the pain, she screams.
you
I'm gonna run over to see her and be.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Well, yeah, Ophelia is also going to just rest her hands on sort of her shoulders behind her.
I wanna do a lay on hands on her and see if it does anything.
You can do a lay on hands.
Yeah. So I'll use whatever she needs worth of lay on hands. Like, so I don't know. I'll use like 15, I guess.
Okay. You see, as you pump this this divine healing grace within her, the necrotic burn around her hand, around her mark, does not recede.
Fuck.
I imagine it's like kind of black veins growing out from it.
It spreads up halfway up your forearm, though, as you've made this connection, something's burning at you, but you can take from it. You feel your mark glow. It pulses through your entire body as you take Relurant's mark of passage from him.
What now?
You will see in character items Brand of the Drak, Dragon Mark. And its first true ability of its own, Shared Passage. As you scream in pain, you draw your hand away, stealing that energy, that ability to open that which shouldn't be. The totem, Xylee lifts the totem out, looks at it, and looks at you all as it shines in the light, and sucks it all back in. The eyes of the unicorn glow.
I think that worked.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Jesus fuck.
Shoot.
Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone.
God, that was nuts.
I'm Dragons and Cats. I hope you guys all had fun.
Yeah.
Friends, all you friends, foes, familiars, guys and girls, and all in between, thank you so much for joining us and being here.
What a good time.
It was a good time. Some character stuff. Oof. Wow, we ran. I am so sorry for running so over.
It's only 11.
Yeah, it's only 11.
Yeah, we started late too.
Yeah, true. Whatever. Anyway, thank you so much.
Does it look like any of us sleep? No.
No, neither do I. I'm going to be up for another 4 hours cleaning.
Fuck yeah.
I got real
You
estate
mean
coming through.
Playing D&D.
Yeah, no. Anyway, I'm Dragons the Cats. Let's do the rounds and let's find out where we can find each other or what you thought about the session. Let's start with Slocia. Or that moth.
Okay, that was a lot of. We've got some combat in, got some character stuff in. Yeah, fuck. I said fuck a lot tonight. Sorry, I am in a capital M mood.
In a fucky mood.
Yeah.
Mm.
I am That Scarlet Moth. You can find me on Twitter at That Scarlet Moth. Artist, cosplayer, D&D lover, shitposter extraordinaire, everything you can imagine. I have a game on my own channel on Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or 6 p.m. For Eastern Daylight Time. It is Planescape. It is 5th edition, and my players, after their actual first non-prologue session, just survived the first layer of hell.
Oh, good.
First layer of Beator, and have now arrived in the city of Sigil, or Sigil, or Seagull.
Of course.
And now things are about to get weird. So I'm excited for that. We've got some amazing players, and yeah, apart from that, sometime in June, probably not next week, maybe the week after next, in the World Tree Burns is coming back. So I'll be able to play my Ravenfoot cleric, Rowan, who you may have heard some clicky clacks. I was having a bit of a hard time just getting in the headspace tonight, so I've been doing some beading for her.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, Alicia.
Yes, I am Alicia. My mic is working now, which is quite nice. Yeah,
Quite nice.
good session. Asphyxia is full of secrets, so it was starting to pry a little bit into what some of them are.
Yeah,
I don't know shit, but Todd is very fucking happy right now.
Moth is very interested in what's actually happening.
Well, the difficult thing is to get Asphyxia to talk. She's not really a sharer. So, yeah.
What's annoying is I know what's going on, but Faye doesn't.
So she's got some. Oh, Faye would know a little bit of what's going on.
But not like
not to this context. Yeah.
Not Jimmy levels.
Yeah. No, she's got some shit that happened in her past, so there's lots of reflecting and thinking of things that is going on in her head at the moment. But yeah, you can find me as Lashira on anything that I have. I am a full-time streamer, so I will be streaming tomorrow from like 2 o'clock Australian Central Standard Time. 2:30, sorry. 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock. Yeah, that's when I scheduled it. I do lots of Elder Scrolls content, but I do lots of things, including cosplay, which I'm getting back into.
Yay.
So yeah. That's
Cool.
me.
Let's move over to the Viridian Knight.
Oh, me. Hi. I'm Viridian Knight, otherwise known as V. I have to say, like, I don't do as cooler things as these people do.
I mean, you went to the MCV Awards the other night, which I don't know. That sounds pretty cool to me.
That's pretty damn cool.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Other than this game, I have been I won't be in Kyle's Wednesday game, mainly because I gave myself up to the dragons.
I was about to say, did you die again?
No, I didn't die, but I had to give myself up to the dragon so that the boys could leave and be like alive, because this dragon was killing them.
They do that.
Like, what was it? One of them had dropped. One of them is like about to drop, and then they asked like after how much health it had. It's like, oh, the dragon had like 60% health left. It's like, cool, made the right decision.
Yeah, they were gonna die.
They were gonna die, but hopefully I will be popping up again soon.
Who knows? We might be doing a little special, so keep your eyes tuned for some little Dragon Brew news coming up soon.
Yes. But yeah, other than that, I'm just on the internet. Don't do much. But yeah, I'm there. Cool. I'm done now. No more
Alright, next up is Cat Roulette.
Hello. Goodbye. I'm Jimmy or Kat. I am very pleased with today's session. It was nice to shoot some stuff and use my hunter's mark and things.
You did wonderful.
And yeah, I don't know, it's just real good. A good time. For all, I think.
Where do we find you?
You can find me at Cat Roulette all over the place, but usually Cat Roulette with an E on a 3 on the end instead of an E. Just cause. Yeah, I'm a... Huh?
Nothing. Don't...
Hey, you have something to say. Just say it, Todd.
I've got nothing to say. Go on.
Okay, good. You better know. Yeah, I'm on a cosplay hiatus, but I'm a cosplayer. I posted a bunch of cosplay on my Twitter, so go look at all the shit that I used to do that I don't do anymore.
I honestly did not know you were.
Really?
Until then, I had no idea.
Yeah, I make shit. I make shit and I put it on me. No,
That's
the other people who don't exist.
Look, Kat is real good at stuff and has done amazing Yoshimitsu and also amazing League of Legends cosplays.
Yes.
Follow them for absolute fucking perfection.
Yeah, go look at my shit. There's also a picture of Eliza in there, and she's great.
Yes.
We don't deserve these amazing ladies because they are fucking flawless beings.
Stop being nice. I'm
I
coming to
appreciate
Canberra to
it.
punch you.
No, I'm not being nice. I'm just fucking gay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pride Month.
Yeah.
Right, man. Yeah, so I'm also going to start trying to stream again. Probably this week, Eliza and I are going to play some Overwatch really badly because neither of us know how to play, but we just downloaded it, so it will be a time.
I played
Yeah.
on release.
Yeah, same. I played
Unlucky.
for like a month, and then I haven't played in years. But also, I'm going to be part of a new game that will be on Burrows Red's channel in, I think, starting 2 weeks on Tuesday. and my character is a literal eldritch horror. So basically, I'll just be channeling myself, and it will be a great time. That's all.
As you do. And finally, Todd playing Dane.
Yeah, so I'm Todd. I'm Marv in most places. I'm Marv with 4 M's on Twitter, and I am a 3D artist. And I do cool fantasy-inspired shit
And
sometimes.
he's a weeb. He's a weeb freak.
Huge. That's true.
What the fuck? How dare you deface me on the internet? I'm sorry.
Todd's a clown fucker.
Like 6 times bigger than me.
No, not a clown fucker. Anyway.
Oh, clowns.
But he is a
no.
weeb.
That's what a clown fucker would say. But
Yeah.
go on.
Anyway, I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, just go look at my shit and then like follow me or whatever. Thanks.
Anyway, I've been Dragons and Cats. Let's go give It's Me Lemons a bit of a raid. So throw your dragon.
Wait.
Wait.
Hmm.
You can have dragons or cats.
I am Dragons and Cats, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Dragons and Cats. I also do a Wednesday night game, which you can catch this week. No, it's the Origin, is it not, this Wednesday?
You're on Thursday.
We're on Thursday at 8 p.m. Thank you so much. See, look how good I am.
Thank God V's here.
What's a sports ball?
Exactly.
Just like, what's going on?
A sports ball. So everyone else go look at that. I'm going to be playing video games.
What
You
other
can,
campaigns are you in?
you can also catch me on Tour School's campaign, all completely homebrew. We are up to episode 106 of The Vice, and there has been some insane background revelations. And
I
it
need
is
to catch up.
brilliant. You have 105 episodes of 4 to 5 hours. It is some deep lore. If you want deep lore, you go to Tour School's channel.
I mean, I was
by
just going to
gosh.
start with the jumping on point that he suggested, but okay.
No,
It's okay because I love both you and Jay.
well, the jump on point's good. If you have a lot of time on your hands, it's like Critical Role all over again. Anyway, let's go say hello to It's Me Lemon. I'm Dragons and Cats. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are Underachievers D&D. Throw up the raid. Just copy and paste that. I don't know what I'm doing. And we're going to go give a nice little raid to It's Me Lemon. So thank you for being here tonight. Until next time.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for the follows. Thank you Scarlett for the subs. Thank you everyone for being here tonight and for the follows. Until next time, friends, foes, and familiar. Remember, stay prideful and keep rolling 20s.
I think I did my shoulder dabbing.
Oh God.
You deserve it.
Fuck you.
We all deserve it.
Yes.
Until next time. Goodbye.
Fucking Eliza.